Next wine in your shipment is the Pinot Vineyard Pinot Noir. This is a 2012 vintage from Russian River Valley.
So the Pinot Vineyard is located in the southern portion of the Russian River in an area we call the Sebastopol Hills. Joe Pinocchio planted this site in the mid-1990s, and he used a rootstock that was more commonly used for Zinfandel, the St. George rootstock. And what that has led to is a Pinot Noir that's a little bit more vigorous growing, a little bit later ripening, but also has kind of these burlier tannins and a little bit more structure than we see in some of the more fruit-forward styles. This is definitely a Pinot that we see as one that ages quite beautifully, but also rewards because it's in that gold-rich soil, in that nice banana belt of the Sebastopol Hills with some really beautiful fruit characteristics. This has been one of not only my favorites, but also our tasting room's favorites for many years now, and it's just a fantastic site. Single clone, single rootstock, and just an amazing example of what unique different components do to make a fantastic wine like this. Cheers.
Cheers. Next wine we're going to try is our 2013 Stubbs Vineyard Pinot Noir from Marin County.
So the Stubbs Vineyard is one of the more intriguing sites we work with because it's really planted in an area that up until 15-20 years ago there were no grapevines, and Tom and Mary Stubbs really pioneered this small little valley just southwest of Petaluma, really on the edges of the Petaluma Gap. Even though it is in Marin County, it still is part of that general terroir region. This site is planted to a clone of Pinot Noir that we don't see in a lot of vineyards, clone 114, and it really gives it kind of that really soft, velvety blueberry characteristic on the nose, as well as just a touch of some floral elements as well. It's a very sleek, very elegant style Pinot, and one that I think really complements some of the other ones coming from the richer, riper sections of the Russian River Valley to the north. An intriguing site, an intriguing wine. Enjoy.
Cheers. Next wine in your shipment is the Reebly Valley Zinfandel. This is the 2012 vintage. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about this wine?
Sure. The Reebly Vineyard is farmed by Jim and Barbara Emmons. It's located off Mark West Springs Road. Beautiful site. This is an ancient site. This was planted back in the 1890s. This is one of those mixed vineyards where Zinfandel is dominant, but Petit Syrah is a very important component to what's out there. And as you can see in the purpliness of the glass, it is an incredibly dark, very structured, rich wine. We've been working with this vineyard since the 2004 vintage, and every year it has shown itself to be one of those concentrated, dense styles of Zinfandel. Unfortunately, due to the nature and age of these vines, it's very low producing. This is a vineyard where we're lucky to get a few tons off of it every vintage, and anyone who gets a bottle of this in their shipment should be treasuring this wine because it is absolutely delicious. This is my style of Zin. Hope you enjoy.
Cheers.